Day 666. It's 10:41 at night. I'm reporting from the hospital. First day back. Again, for more chemo. But that's not the subject of today's video. Day 666. A significant day for some. Maybe not for others. Most for me. I mean, being the fact that I'm back in the hospital. But anyways, the subject of this one I think is more obvious. It's day 666. 666 days till the most anticlimactic day known to man. You know, we'll see, right? Or just 666 days till the winter solstice of 2012. Now, 666 there's a few ways I can interpret this, and a few things I can make the subject of this particular video. I could focus on the numbers themselves. That's too boring. Number of the beast, yeah, whatever. We got that. We understand that. But we usually associate the number of the beast, 666, with evil. So evil has a zip code. All right. That's interesting. Now, I have always thought, in my experience, that evil is more of a description. It's a postscript to an event or an idea or a person or an action. It's the action. It's the description of that particular thing or event or whatever. It's not the thing itself. And allow me to explain. And then, of course, the evil is usually motivated by a person. And people like to label other people that do evil acts, as evil people. Well, I don't think there are evil people, personally. I don't think there's somebody out there that's bent on just being evil. I know we have this idea of, like, in comic books and movies, that there's these arch evil enemies, that are, they're bent on just destruction and destroying the world and destroying the superpower or whatever that is. There are people that are motivated in certain ways to destroy. But I don't think they're evil, per se, And it's more than just a perspective thing. It's not just like, well, from their perspective, you're evil, right? That figures in, but that also invalidates the evil of both sides, because you can argue in kind of both directions from the different perspectives. So, finding the nature of evil is more a postscript. It's more of what happened after. It's the interpretation of the event. And the nature of the origin of evil, of where it comes from, I think, isn't really based off of somebody's thought, I'm going to be evil to somebody. It's usually a thought of, I'm going to do something to somebody out of fear or anger, which is, a fear-based emotion. So they'll do things that are motivated along the slide scale of fear and love. And this is a representation, basically, of just human survival. The decisions we make on a daily basis usually come down to just self-preservation. And if it's a preservation of social status, if it's a preservation of dignity, or a preservation of your own ego, well, people that are generally labeled as evil will have that interpretation. Think of Hitler. Okay, a lot of people think Hitler was an evil man. Well, Look at his motivations. Look at where he started. Look at what his intents, were originally, right? It's not like he wanted to just kill people originally. That was what happened after a series of earlier decisions. And I'm not saying what Hitler did was good by any stretch of the imagination. But I don't think he started out saying, I'm going to be evil to an entire race of people. He obviously had some issues, some deep-seated issues. So the evil there is really on the receiving end. It's on the interpretation of what he did or what somebody did. His thoughts can be boiled down to his own survival and his idea that it's preserving the country or it's preserving the race or whatever. It's not a thought of, oh, I'm going to be evil. You know what I'm saying? Sorry if I'm being repetitive, but I'm just kind of trying to force the point. I just don't think that there is an inherent evil in people. I think people are just mostly motivated by the slide scale of fear and love and self-preservation. So evil, on a day of 666, really, is best described by the phrase, the road to hell is paved with good intentions.